I don't know.
We are.
Maybe.
No, we are.
Are we live?
We're live. It said we're live.
We're live.
Supposedly.
For Sunday Night Rock Chat.
Rock talk.
Blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Did you hit your head again today?
I did. For Sunday Night Rock.
Hey, no echoes.
Crap.
Knock that
No
off.
echoes today.
Hey, and I started off with a commercial again.
Oh, look at you go.
I know. So special.
It's a jewelry commercial.
I don't care.
Look at that. Hey, if you know, don't say anything.
Yeah, we do have a special guest this evening.
Yeah, we have a special guest.
We can't turn it because our camera angle's jacked up.
Yeah. Dang it.
Yeah.
It's not right again.
Julie hasn't fixed it.
So now you have a backwards question mark, which goes well because I'm dyslexic.
Grab a mirror. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll figure it out one of these days, but today is not that day.
No, I did try though.
We know.
Yeah, we're backwards.
We know we're backwards. I mean, if you notice, everything's backwards.
I'm actually sitting on the right side.
So.
Like that's towards the, it's backwards.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. He pointed that out here. Mirrored. Yeah. Helpful.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Thank you. Helpful. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm not going to run through the list.
Thank you for being with us tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, we can run through real fast.
All right, you want to go through quickly?
Yeah, we got Tomcat Josh, we got Karen, Tanya, Tina, Allison, Kiersey.
Kiersey left already. She was going to bed.
Oh, she's going to bed. All right. Oh yeah, because she's in.
Rufotra solved the problem.
What?
Just watch it in the mirror.
Yeah, just watch us in the mirror. Then we'll be on the right side.
Yeah. We're dealing with our inability to work our technology appropriately.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then.
All right, who else?
Let's see. Okay, so I ended with Kiersey. And then we have Jahit Caleb, Freeform Lapidary. Did I say Tina already? Okay, yep. Tina, Ma, Chris, Boot. We got Chris. Did I say Phil already?
Phil.
I'm not good with
Would you like me to take over?
79. Hey, Brian's in the house.
That's Stan Sir, just so you know.
Stan Sir. Oh, yes, now I see. Hi,
got
Stan.
Joe Piles.
Yep.
All right, I'll take over. Debbie Wilson. Hi, Debbie.
I said Debbie.
Okay. Ellen Marie Piles is in. The Opal guy. Hi, Don. Rossio. Chris Snyder Anderson is in. Lesby Rockin. Oh, just one more rock. Let's see. Rick Smith. Wild Heart. Hello. Sir Rocks a Lot. Mike Webb. This is not an answer. It is indeed a question. Just look at it backwards. Let's see. Wisconsin Rockstalker. Hello there. Soul Adventurous. Hi, Cheryl. And for
Hello.
Karen and Cheryl and Rufotris, thank you all three for moderating for us. We do appreciate it because this is a lot to try to track all at one time.
It is. Thank you, Meg.
At least for us.
And tonight we didn't have time because we were out on the claims. We ran home, stuffed our face, and we're here.
Yep. Lorene Santoro. Hello. Sorry. Mr. Turtle Montana. Catching up to people. Meg Mac, thank you. Gave us a $3
Thank you very much.
Sticker. Appreciate that. Freeform Lapidary gave us another.
Thank you, Jahik.
Super chat. Thank you very much.
And tonight we did not have the rocks ready because we haven't been home all week. But we're gonna do 2 boxes at the end of the night for giveaway. We reach our goal. Yeah. And we pay for shipping. So.
Okay, moving into the more folks. Kathy's Rolling Rocks is in. Hello. Gary Moore, 10 to 2 Rock says hello. Hello, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Ursula is in. Oops, I almost deleted somebody on accident. Sorry about that. Hey, Derek's in.
Hey, Derek.
Hi, Derek. Oh, Sonia.
Thank you,
threw
Sonia.
some at us too. Thank you, Sonia, and welcome. And Meg Mac. Hi, Meg Mac. And I think we caught everybody now. So that's everyone. All right. What are we doing now, lady?
All right.
Oh, and if we missed you, it wasn't intentional. It's just because we're scrolling.
Yep. So Karen, are you going live after this? Thank you, Derek.
Oh, thank you very much. Derek. Oh, Chris Anderson.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Backwards can't be good. We're always backwards.
We are.
How much money do we need before they start? None, really. I mean, we're going to start regardless of money.
Yeah, we're just starting.
Hi, Rudy Zaragoza.
Hello.
Al Gold Prospecting. Belinda Peacock. Hi. Mark Bain. Or is it Bean? I don't know.
Bain?
Going live at 6:30 your time, 7:30 ours. Okay, we will
All right.
definitely have it wrapped up by then.
So we have a guest tonight, a mystery guest. For all who don't know, if you know, you know. So don't say anything. He's never been here before. So should we unveil? Should we unveil?
Should we unveil?
All right, let's unveil.
Unveil.
Oh, hey! Yeah, Karen, I'm not home yet.
It's Rufotris. We kidnapped him.
We kidnapped him. He's not coming home.
Allison is on the crew tonight too. Sweet.
Oh, awesome.
There's gonna be a bunch of you going on tonight.
So, Chris came out to the claims today. And what'd you think?
I don't know how it's possible, but somehow they undersell it. Like, it's awesome. It's pretty good.
And how was the hike out?
It's a pain. It's a workout. It's also hilarious if you're, with her.
What? I didn't like fall.
You didn't
today.
fall. Not on the way out as much as the way in.
Yeah.
I slipped on the way out. I dropped my bucket. I pulled Julie.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm picking up my agates.
Thank you, Ellen Marie and Wildheart. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
We do appreciate that.
So yeah, we wanted to get someone's honest opinion who wasn't gonna give, who was gonna,
Yeah.
really give the dirt.
He's not going to blow the smoke.
It's
Yeah.
it's a trek for sure.
Oh,
It's
thank
not
you,
the
Cheryl.
hardest or the easiest trek. but
Cheryl
it's-
says put the sign back
yeah,
up.
one of the harder ones I've done. Put the sign back up. Oh, ouch. Oh,
Cheryl. Oh.
Here, I'm questionable.
So, anyways, no, the claims aren't too terrible, but you definitely you're gonna work a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna work.
So Chris had this idea that he was going to not use a bucket or anything and just keep running back to the truck.
a lot of places I go, that's usually an option, but it's a little bit of a trek up and down some hills, some trek to the truck.
Yeah.
And too much of a trek to the truck to not bring a bucket.
That's why we don't run back and forth.
So I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let him feel it out, see if he wants to keep going back and forth. And yeah, he'll figure that out real quick.
Yeah,
But,
it was pretty funny.
You got some really good stuff, a lot of good specimens.
Got some nice chunkers.
Yeah, you did. Some bots. And he did find a couple bot.
Just one more
Bot
rock.
holes.
Fred wants to know
Great botolios.
what's in your pockets.
Oh, I do have some stuff in my pockets.
Rock Twister,
I don't
hello
do
and
mine,
welcome.
I think.
Rocky Mountain Bear, hey there.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do
what
have-
is in Julie's pockets this time?
Oh, I have
Oh,
that
hey,
one.
that's that really good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your little calcite specimen in
Yeah.
the pocket, right?
There's
Oh,
always
yeah.
some show and tell. And Wildheart wants to know what's in the claim. The easiest way to describe that would be to go back through some of our videos and take a look at any
Okay,
time
that one was-
we say we're either south of Camp Verde or we're on the claims. But we have a lot of just about every type of agate you can imagine. Fortification, moss, plume, botryoidal, tube,
Oh,
Yeah.
mixed with
it's-
onyx.
Oh yeah. Show these guys.
Yeah, what are you showing him
Yes,
for?
we've
He's
seen
seen it. Hi, Daniel.
he hasn't seen those.
Hello, Love Faith. And they say, Rufo.
Hello, Love Faith. And everyone. Hello, everyone. Excited to be here.
Let's see.
I think we captured it.
Oh,
It
I
was a
didn't.
fun day.
It was a fun
We
day.
we just hung out most of the day. We didn't film like most of the day. Just spent hours out there, hanging out, digging in the ash crack, and
You now know why it's called the ash crack.
Yep.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
yeah,
You can't say it any other way.
I saw Brian get elbows deep and just pulling stuff out of the ash crack for hours.
He was in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was.
And then he left, and then I got.
Julie got into my ash hole.
Yeah. She plundered it.
I was very upset. Had to come back and kick her out.
But then I started finding really good agates. Big chunkers were coming out of that.
Hi, Sue Davis. Michelle Slaughter, hello. Sunken Chest Treasure Hunting, hi.
I have to go get the spray bottle.
Amber Andrews, hello.
Rocky Mountain Bear.
Bears in there. World of Rockhounds, hey. There's Kyle. Sorry for keeping everyone. Hey, you know what, Kyle? I don't think we even knew.
Hey, Kyle.
What did we not know?
He said he's sorry for keeping everyone. I'm like, we didn't know.
So, Meg, I thought the ash crack and the ash hole were the same. But there's an ash hole, but then there's also an ash crack. They are two separate entities.
They are.
They are two separate entities.
Cheryl just called us rocktologists. You know, I just got an idea for a mug.
Oh no!
I spent so much time in the ash hole, I'm a rocktologist.
That's so bad. Oh my gosh.
It's never gonna stop.
No.
And
No.
it's very real. It's ashy. I think I can still feel a small amount of it in my lungs. It might be with me for the rest of my life, but you know.
It really is very ashy.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a really ashy
And it
substrate.
is funny because when you're in there and you start working in, you end up in a hole. I mean, that's just
It is.
the way that it comes out, the way that the deterioration effect is happening, erosion. You just end up in a hole. There's nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
So,
Nothing you can do.
but we have fun with it, obviously.
Out of curiosity, let's see if your
Marine
mirror thing is here.
Santoro.
Oh,
And
you're right, they changed it all.
Yeah, they changed it all.
Why did they have to change it
the
so
hole is not centrally located. No, not all the time.
No.
Because I want to say it's that one, but I don't know.
Let's see. There was somebody else
I
that
don't
came
know
in.
if
So
we start
Lorraine
clicking
Santoro, Tomcat, Josh. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hello. All right, so I'll show you I have only a few things in my pocket. They're still dirty. So
Yeah, we haven't had time to clean anything.
we have not had time to clean anything.
No.
Wait, Cheryl's in here? I didn't see Cheryl.
Cheryl's in here. You said hi.
No, a different Cheryl.
Oh,
I think.
another Cheryl.
The other Cheryl.
All right. Let me.
Not Soul. There's Soul Adventurous
Soul's in
and
here, but
Cheryl.
I see. I thought Cheryl. Let me see. Did I
Oops.
miss?
Cheryl R.
Sprayed
That's what I was
my.
looking for.
All right. So this is
I don't think I missed her.
Or someone just misspelled that.
Somebody,
Cheryl's
yeah, it
name.
could have been that too. All good. All good.
All right. So here's one of them. This was one of my pocket plumes here.
Sonia's asking, how far back do we own the claim?
We have 60 acres.
Yeah, but are you talking timeline? How long?
Oh,
we've
how
had it
long have we had
for
it?
2.5 years,
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, coming up on 3.
about. And oh,
Hi,
this.
Jennifer. Jennifer Ship jumped in.
Hello, Jennifer. This one's a very cool one.
Oh, yeah, so here's what I was saying. You can click and do.
Yeah, see, it doesn't happen to me.
And these are kind of like a greenish,
Fan funding.
uh,
And then I can see
Yellow.
just the donations.
You have higher moderator.
It
than
might
me.
just be your tablet.
Oh, that's probably.
and
it.
then this is
That's
like a
probably it.
it's almost like a geode, but there's little calcite formations in there. Again, super dirty, but
Hey, ER. Welcome.
hey, ER.
Yvonne Terry, hi.
And another little small bot plate.
Ryan's in. Hi, Ryan. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, please hit that like button because we sure do appreciate the likes.
And then this is a Saginite spray.
Oh, I got to answer Debbie real quick.
Yep.
I did get your voicemail when we got back into service today, Debbie. And no, you did not miss the live sale. That will be this Wednesday, the 12th,
I don't know.
13th. What the hell- what is-
This was
Yes,
Druzy,
the
but
12th. It'll be this Wednesday, the 12th.
yeah, this was Druzy, but I got it wet. So, But I don't have very many in my pocket. Does anybody else have anything in their pocket?
You know, I actually took everything out of my pockets.
I
and,
never have
put it
things
all
in
the
my
car.
pocket.
I had a lot in my pockets. In fact, there's still
Yeah.
just tons of dirt in my pockets.
I
Yeah.
know. I have so
Oh,
much
yeah.
dirt in my pockets.
I mean, I've got
Dirt.
a wallet, but I don't think anybody's interested in that.
No,
So
I'll just put that back in my pocket.
Just put that back.
Dirt pocket.
all right.
Dirt pocket.
You guys, I guess we'll just I unfortunately have to go over to my channel, which I happen to have one, and see the rocks over on there. Maybe that I found at their place, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah, no worries, Debbie.
But you'll be seeing all the rocks that Chris found in a future video.
Oh, definitely, absolutely. Didn't take a whole lot of clips out there, but we had some fun today. Took a
Yeah.
few little clips.
We mostly just like enjoyed the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a really good day out on the claims.
So we had
Nice
fun.
weather. Good time of year.
It was so nice. I just wish it was a little bit more cooler when we were hiking out.
Yeah.
A little bit cooler would have been better.
It wasn't too bad. It was partially cloudy, so.
I just didn't think it through, and I wore leggings. I had like some long johns on under my pants, and I'm used to wearing them, and it was a little warm for that.
It was a little warm
Just
for
a
that.
tad. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so shall we talk about what sort of lapidary equipment do you need?
Yeah.
Because that was the whole point. Because people do ask us all the time, you know, should I get this? Should I get that? And it's not an easy question to answer necessarily because, at least from my perspective, it always depends on what is your intent. You know?
What are you cutting?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. What are you cutting? Are you cutting something big, small? Are you going to be doing cabs? Are you going to be doing slabs? What are you going to be doing?
ER says we should have had a celiac cookout.
I don't think we had time for that. We went and just grabbed some Mexican food real quick and brought it back.
I only half ate mine. I got half my tacos left to eat after this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that's a lot.
There's a lot
There's
of
a
those tacos.
lot of
yeah.
tacos.
They were
in there.
delicious though.
They're good.
So,
So a lot of people like to go cheap first to see if they like cutting.
mm-hmm.
So usually they get a wet saw,
Tile saw.
That's what I did.
and that's what you did.
Thanks to Lisa, actually, a lot of people in the community know Lisa Largent. She
Mhm.
got me my first tile saw. So,
Oh,
Oh,
really?
very nice.
yep.
Oh, that's really cool.
Beth Ellen Nagel, hello. Just saw them pop in.
And did you get like a
Mary
like
Jane Johnston, hi.
a 7-inch or?
Yeah, I got like just the Harbor Freight 7-inch and bought some spare lapidary blades for it, and it worked great. Like it was amazing.
Yeah. No, I,
So-
I think that's a logical way to go because unless you know for a fact that, man, I'm jumping into this wholeheartedly and I'm going to be cutting for sure. I'm going to be slabbing. I'm going to be, making cabs or whatever. Buying the bigger expensive equipment doesn't make a lot of sense. I think you need to kind of get an idea of, okay, do I really like even doing this? Because what if you don't like cutting rocks? Then
What
you've
if
got
it
this
scares
expensive
you?
rock. Yeah. So
Sometimes it scares people. You get that rock bound and and sometimes it's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have somebody else cut my rock.
yeah.
Because you don't want to go, all in on lapidary equipment and then find out that the saw, when it jumps, it scares you.
Oh, we got Rebecca Rother saying, I was told tile saws rotate faster than a lapidary saw.
And that's why you have to be very careful about the blades you buy, actually, and make sure you check the RPMs on the blade versus the machine you have. And yes, that is very true.
Because see, we didn't go that route, so we don't know a whole lot about the tile saws and whatnot.
Yeah, it's usually just one setting on. They usually don't have a speed setting for the cheaper units, and it's like a little above the max speed setting on a high-tech diamond trim saw. So
Oh, wow.
they're very quick.
Oh, and James Crosby says he uses an angle grinder.
And that's the most
Ooh.
dangerous method. Effective, but dangerous. I've got a little video where we cut a big, 10, 12-inch piece of limestone, a Herkimer one, with an angle grinder. Like, sliced all around, just like kept turning it and scoring lines in it with the angle grinder, and then hit it with chisels to break it off.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I just kept fearing the entire time the angle grinder was going to shatter and go everywhere.
Yeah, I imagine.
Oh,
So
wow.
we've got a couple other things in here that some folks have mentioned, and I want to hit those. Yvonne Terry says, my goal is to get some rhino products. Super nice looking.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you 100%.
That's our goal.
We're after the rhinos too. So someday, whenever, I don't know, but yeah. And then Daniel Plays with Rocks brought up that a tile saw is 3,450 RPM. A rock saw is 1,750. So yeah, basically 1,700 RPM faster. So that's moving. So yeah, you could have a very bad day. And then there's several folks that have mentioned in here. I saw one, Sonia Algasabi and Jennifer Ship both said rock and mineral clubs are a great place to start. And yeah, if your rock and mineral club has saws that you can go and use and start to get familiar with some of the equipment, that'll give you a pretty good idea what you might want to get in the future. So strongly recommend that.
I've been in 5 clubs in 3 states. I highly recommend it. You can join multiple clubs sometimes in a state, and sister clubs will have multiple claims or share a lapidary workshop or do shows together, all that sorts of stuff. So
And then let's see. Patricia says, started small and cheap. Harbor Freight tile saw, 7-inch saw for $89, double tumbler for $69. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you don't have to go find the biggest, priciest thing out there and start with that. I mean, it's, you know, again, it all depends on the application. What are you doing? And then ER was asking, what was the red slab guide thing called again? That's a saw fence. And that was made by Phil Stover and gifted to us. So he does have those plans available for download if you have a 3D printer or somebody that has one. Oh, thanks, Mr. Turtle.
Thank you, Mr. Turtle.
And he says, where does the ambulance take people who have been injured playing peekaboo? To the ICU. Mr. Turtle. Never a dull moment, sir.
Never a dull moment.
We do appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bob's Rock says he wish El Paso had an active club. And Daniel's bought most of his from rock clubs. Mary Jane would like the Lotto vibratory tumbler. Where do you think I could get one? Where did we get our Lotto?
From the
It was
website.
from their website.
Yeah.
Actually, the Lotto Tumble website, wasn't it?
or you just keep looking every few days online over and over, hoping someone posts one because they get snagged up quick when they're posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, on Rick, no worries, man. If you need to get some sleep in order to take care of things for early tomorrow morning, we totally understand. But thanks for stopping in and seeing us.
Yeah.
We
Thanks,
certainly
Rick.
appreciate that. Hi, Mandy's Candy. Just saw that pop in. Want to make sure we don't miss anybody.
Tomcat gifting.
Tomcat gifted 5 memberships. Wow, thanks.
Oh, thanks, Tomcat Josh.
Yeah, Rick says he was drooling over the Rhino 4-in-1. 4K seems reasonable. And that's what we thought too, because by the time you were to price out individual machines to do what that thing can do, you're going to spend more than $4,000. So to me, it was worth it. And again, you need to see it in person to really understand the craftsmanship
Oh, yeah.
and the quality, because it's not the sheet metal that, bends and flex on you. I mean, it is solidly built. I don't know if you've seen those up close or not, but oh my gosh.
I've used a handful of different saws, but let's see,
Oh,
what is our
wow.
club? Our club just has Highland Park, and I forget what the other one is.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, thank you, Kyle.
Says he's sharing the love.
Thank you, Kyle.
Well, we appreciate that very much.
Very awesome.
Let's see. Then we've got Alan Wilson came in. Hi, Al. Lynn. Sorry.
Alan.
I stalled. Hi, Alan. And Dorothea Rother came in. Hello there. Gary Moore, estate sales. Yeah, so that's the next part, I guess, is where to get your stuff.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people do go to Harbor Freight, like we said. Some people can get them from their rock and mineral clubs as they're selling their old equipment to buy new. Estate sales are an excellent place to go and find not just lapidary equipment, but even rocks, because unfortunately, when an old rock hound passes away, if the family members aren't involved in it, and somebody comes in to sell it, they don't even know what they're selling half the time. They just want it gone. Yep. And you can get stuff for a steal. I mean, literally a steal. You can find yourself getting like a Richardson's high-speed sander for like $100. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
And there's other things like the saws that can be really cheap. So check those. Facebook Marketplace does a lot of stuff I've seen. And some of your just regular garage sales. We've been to a couple. Our Richardsons, we actually picked up for $400 from a guy that I think they used it twice, and he was getting out of rock hounding and moving to the coast, and just he was done, and that's all he wanted was $400 for the sander and the polishing pad.
And the yeah.
So
Nice.
so that's another way to go. So there's a lot of different options to get into those things.
And if you're just cutting really small stuff, I was waiting to see if anyone would mention it, but if you've got a cheap Dremel, they come with little diamond cutting discs, and if you're cutting really small rocks and small pieces, you'd be surprised what you can cut with those. You cut a small rock in half and get a little preformed cab thing ready, and yeah, polish it with drill bits.
I've seen people do that, but I didn't know how they would like handling it. I don't know. That for me that takes like skill and talent.
They're a pain in the butt. They can be.
Have you done that before?
Oh yeah, with my little flex shaft, and I get the
Yeah.
little tiny cutting discs on there. That's how I first cut some of my opals, because the saw blade was way too thick,
Mhm.
but those little cutting discs are much thinner.
Yeah.
And so those were a lot better for cutting my first few opals I got into.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So Tina G found hers on Craigslist.
Oh.
It was in California, but the person shipped it to her, so that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Caleb says 80% of his collection is from Rock Estate sales.
Oh
nice,
wow.
Aaron Clement has dropped off the kids, and Kayla and him are now watching, and he says thanks to whoever gifted them a membership last week,
Oh, awesome.
which I couldn't tell you because it happened so quick. We never know who did what. And then Phil Stover here got mine at an estate sale. They tossed in a bunch of rocks, like half a truck bed.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, like we said, there's a lot. Hi, Tabitha Sue and Jeremy Halleck. Hello. So yeah, we're just catching names as we see them if it's one we haven't seen before. But it's pretty awesome what you can find. Like I said, I know the estate sales because our friend Craig that's come out with us a lot. Oh, Mr. Turtle Montana.
Thank you again, Mr. Turtle.
And we have a new joke. It's two windmills are standing on a wind farm. One asks, "What's your favorite type of music?" The other says, "I'm a big metal fan." He just doesn't stop.
He doesn't.
But I appreciate that about it. Craig finds stuff at estate sales all the time.
All the time.
Boy, has he come out with some really, really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Got
So,
some pretty good things from estate sales recently too.
Dremel Diamond Saw. Oh, and I saw in here, somebody said lotto tumblers were on sale on eBay right now, single and
Double.
doubles. So check that out on eBay. But you just go to the Lotto Tumbler website because that's where we got ours, right? Yeah. So there's that as an option too.
But anywhere you can find it.
And Phil says he was doing a wheelie on his way home. Oh yeah, I can imagine with that many rocks in the back of your truck. Yeah. Hi, Yogi.
Oh, what other
Oh,
one?
Turtle's got
Oh, he's
another
got
one.
another one.
What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? A hippo's really heavy and a Zippo's a little lighter. You guys are awesome. Okay, so let's get
Thank
back
you, Mr.
to what
Turtle.
we were talking about. So we talked about saws primarily to start off with. Now, what about if somebody wants to get into doing some lapidary and they're looking at, the Cab King, the Genie, or maybe they're looking at a flex tool, a Dremel or, what's the other one?
Yeah.
Flat laps,
Flat lap.
slant cabbers,
Or a slant lap. Yeah, I mean, what should people be doing or thinking about with regards to that type of stuff?
So we went with, I thought it would be best to go with a slanted lap. And I don't know if that was necessarily a good move.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
See, I don't know. And I went for the flat lap, and I've always wanted a slanted lap. Now I've always
You want
kinda
to trade?
Want to trade? We'll send you home with ours right now.
Just trade.
And I'll pay you for the shipping to get the other one over here.
But I don't know. I feel like it doesn't get the wheel all the way. It doesn't wet the wheel evenly.
Yeah,
That's what I've noticed.
it doesn't. The bottom of it seems to get a lot of it, and then if you're
Some
moving
spins
some, you have some up here, but not like what it should be.
And it kind of
So-
dries out on the top a little bit. I don't know how that even happens, but it stays dry or it stays wet on the bottom, but then it kind of, I don't know, it does this weird thing. It grabs it. I don't know. Has anybody had this slanted lap problem?
Wild Heart got their Genie on Craigslist for $1K.
Oh wow,
I don't know
that's
if
pretty
that's-
good
Is
because
that pretty good price?
the Genie is normally. I wrote it down.
Yeah, they're like
Where is
like
it?
the Cab King style, but the smaller
Right.
ones.
But what, I mean, are they what, 12?
Oh yeah,
1300?
19, 21, 22, something.
Maybe I didn't write it down. It's on here somewhere.
Is it this guy?
Oh, that's the Pixie,
Okay, no, that's around the same price, right?
and the G2 is 27.
Yeah.
So that is a good price.
Yeah, so that's really good price because the Pixie, which is the smaller one that has all the wheels, like right. I don't know how big it is, but
Mr. Turtle says he used to be addicted to soap, but he's clean now. And then Trisha French wants to know, have you ever smelled mothballs? If yes, how did you get their little legs apart?
I've heard that joke before, Trisha.
I used it on you, actually, if I remember
You
right.
did.
It was
You
me.
did use that.
Allison loves their flat lap, but would more love a big machine. Yeah, one of the, like that big one that the Rhino had, that big flat lap.
Yes.
I really liked that. That
It's a
looked nice.
big flat lap.
Wildheart says the Nova gifts or Nova wheels were gifts. So they got the $1,000 Genie and then got the Nova wheels.
Very nice.
Oh wow.
And Daniel says Genies are on 2,000.
2000. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
it was around that price.
Yep. And then there's the Cab King, which are the 6. Is there a 6-inch and an 8-inch?
Yeah.
6-inch wheels and 8-inch wheels. Is that correct?
Is that? That's
For
what we
which
wrote
ones?
down. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
wrote this
then
down.
so the 6, or is it 8? Is it 8 wheels? I don't know. I don't have them.
Yeah, we don't have any.
I wrote this down at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Sue said yes.
Okay, that
Yeah.
one is like 13 or 1,400, and then the 8 is 2,400.
It's $1,000 difference.
Yeah, $1,000 difference.
6-inch and 8-inch.
6-inch and 8-inch. Okay.
And then Tina was asking, is there a difference between blades when polishing? I have a set 160 to 3,000. Do I need different types?
For polishing.
I think we're talking about the
discs.
The discs.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got like 8 discs up to 3K, and then a few polishing
Mhm.
pads that go like 14K, 50K, and then cerium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we have too.
Yeah. Mr. Montana has another one for us. It's flat earther. A flat earther's only fear is sphere itself.
I have not
King of
heard
the
that
dad
one before.
jokes. He's got them all.
That
You
one I
are
like.
king of the dad jokes.
I've heard that one a lot. I like it.
Thank you, Mr. Turtle.
And from Caleb, Freeform Lapidary, a tip for cab machines. You most likely do not need an 8-inch. 6-inch will do everything you need. 8-inch just gives you more space and longer wheel life. So that's a good thing to be thinking about too. So if you don't have to go up to that bigger size, then there's a cost savings for you.
Yeah.
So,
So is it true that but if you were going in, if you needed that space, if you were doing like bigger pieces, you would need that space, or can you do it all if it was shorter
I don't know.
spacing?
Well, you're making cabs. I mean, how big of a piece are you going to make?
Well, I mean, you can also polish pieces too.
I've seen,
Right?
yeah, I've seen Kyle and Dave and a few people take some big chunks to their wheels, and they have to be really careful to manipulate it to not hit the neighboring wheels. So like, it all depends on your setup and the gaps you've got on them too.
I'd be
so-
more concerned about hitting my hands on the neighboring
Right,
wheel.
and I've done that. I've definitely nicked the backs of my fingers around my nails because I've hardly used the Cab Kings and Genies much, but they had them at my first club and used them a few times and kept nicking my backs of my fingers on the neighboring wheels.
Let's see. Mary Jane Johnston says, I bought this past summer a 6-inch Kingsley North with Nova wheels. Love it. Nice. Belinda built their first flat lap with a car polisher. Liked it so much they built another. So they could work side by side. I like it.
I was gonna say the budget option is to take a drill or drill press, and you can buy those pads for like, you can buy a full set of them for like $15, I think. And they don't seem like much. They're little Velcro pads. You get this plastic head that goes into a drill or drill press, and then it Velcros the pads onto that little drill pad thing. And yeah, they work. I tried to kind of do a small video and live with it a little while back, and I was a little frustrated with it after having a flat lap and then trying that. It is a whole world of difference because it's very slow in comparison. Slow, brutal work.
Brian made a wet polisher with the.
Yeah, it was a
We have a video on it.
it's a wet polisher is what it is, but it's
Yeah.
designed for, well, it's actually
Well,
like
like
an
a
angle
high-
grinder, but you can put a polishing pad on it and it has drip water system, and I put it into a tub and mounted it with a vise, and you can just stand there and
You polished that rock with
Yeah.
it right there on that on the corner.
And that's got the speed you need. Yeah, I was using a hand drill with this attachment, so it's like as fast as a
Super.
hand drill can go. Just
Yeah.
Wow.
a couple others here. Derek's got the Cab King 6-inch, and his final wheel is 5,000.
Okay.
Mr. Turtle, he helped us reach our goal that you
Oh,
had set,
thank you,
so we're paying for
Mr.
shipping.
Turtle. All right,
And
paying
he
for
said,
shipping.
Parallel lines have so much in common, it's a shame they'll never meet. And then Randall Jones has a question. Hello, Randall. Says, do companies like DP sell arbors and spacers? I have an older Balder 350L motor in great condition, 1725 to 3450 RPM.
Baldor.
I don't know.
Balder is a good motor.
That's a good motor.
I don't know the company specifically, but you can absolutely buy the spacers. Yeah, yeah. There's all sorts of the spacers. And hey, Brad, good to meet you. I met him yesterday at the Quartzite Golden Treasure Show.
Oh, did you?
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very nice. All right, moving through. You can also get an expandable
actually,
wheel.
DP, are they still in business?
Diamond Pacific, no, weren't they bought out?
I think they were bought out.
Diamond Pacific and the other one went away, and they've been taken over by
because
Island Park, haven't they?
Lynn said that he ordered a part for their Diamond Pacific trim saw, and it's been on order for over a year.
Yeah.
Wisconsin,
Hang on, I'm just reading through here.
Wisconsin rock stalker. If we're telling jokes, I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay, so moving on. Yeah, that's a good one. I do like that. You can always set it up where you have 4 wheels instead of the 6, said Derek, so you can cut down the number of wheels. Karen with Ozone Fine Art Ventures, she has the Kingsley North Nova 6 as well and absolutely loves it. Rick Smith, did you hear they threw the sesame seed out of the casino? It was on a roll. Everybody's just throwing jokes out here now. I see how it is. Okay. Moving. All right.
That's what Barry uses. Works well. He uses those polishing pads with the Velcro, I believe.
Oh, he does?
I think that's what he was
That's
saying.
cool.
Phil Stover got a 14-inch Covington saw from an online auction for $35.
What? Okay,
That's a win.
that is a win.
Big win.
Wow. If you can find those kind of deals, you can also build your own. You can look for arbors.
Yep. Poly arbors.
A poly arbor. We bought ours for $100.
$100. Yep. So I've got the poly arbor. I've got some trays for
And
it.
the trays.
All I need to do now is get a nice motor and hook it all up. Get some wheels on,
Get
and make
the
it
wheels
go.
and make it go.
So there's a lot of different ways, and one of the best
Which is
channels
pretty cheap,
that you could
honestly.
go to
Yes.
learn about that for setting up your own is currently rock hounding Jared. Strongly recommend going to his channel and looking at what he's got. He's got blueprints that you can make your own polishing pad wheel, carpet wheel.
I think it's on his web.
It might be on his webpage, but either way, go to his channel to start.
Blueprints.
He's got a lot of really great advice, and he knows a lot about machines like that. That's kind of his forte is
He likes doing the research and reading up on stuff and
refurbing.
knowing the
yeah,
things.
I mean, he knows the
how they
stuffs
work
and things.
and build them.
Yeah, because he was the one that got us. Oh, hey, thank you, Tasman.
Hey, thanks,
He got
Tasman.
me to buy the poly arbor because he saw it and came over and said, "Hey, you got to come check this out." He says it's only $100. This is a great deal, so
Yeah. So
I bought it.
we jumped on it.
Okay. High-speed sander using my drill press. Yeah. And then Rebecca said she was cheap and she's going to use sandpaper and elbow grease, and that can be
I tried
that can be tough.
and I gave up. Have you ever tried that? Polishing a rock with sandpaper? Wet sandpaper.
Not only have I tried that, but I made the mistake of sitting and watching TV just actually about a month ago. Got back from Bali and I was really on this amber kick and watching some amber videos. And I'm like, I've got some amber around. And so I grabbed my sandpaper out and sat there with amber. And I started just kind of going and watching TV. And I looked down and it was working and making some good progress. But I actually overheated the amber and cracked it.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, And that's why we work with water. And that's why we do things with water. I sat there and just was going to town on it. And yeah, there's just like a big crack appeared right through this chunk of amber. But it was okay. It was like just some random free chunks I had and stuff. It wasn't the one with the bug in it. I've got a nice one with a little insect in the amber. And like,
I'd like to see that.
yeah, I'm kind of scared to work with that one.
Okay, so
But it gums up. I don't know if you've worked with amber. It gets kind of gummy too.
Really?
Like, I don't know. Like maybe it's the lower quality or the fake stuff. But I had one piece I was working with and it like kind of got gummy and gooey as it
It might have
polished
been
up.
fake.
not good.
Yeah.
So
it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Rock Twister says Cab King has the spacers on their site, $5 and up. So that's
There you go.
Oh, that's good.
pretty inexpensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get started. And Allison said they started off with the sandpaper and elbow grease and then did what Opal said and tried a Dremel and then caved and bought a machine or 2 or 3 or 4. Okay, it's slightly addictive. And that's the trouble. You can find yourself going, oh, okay, this was great. Now I want to try this one. Now I want to try that one.
Yeah.
Which would go back to if you've got a good gem and mineral club in your area that has this kind of equipment, you can go test those different types out. And if they don't, well, then maybe it's time to have a conversation with the members and say, you know, we really ought to invest in a few different things because most of these gem and mineral clubs, they're nonprofits and they bring in some pretty decent money from the memberships and the other things that they're doing. They can buy a couple of machines to help people kind of get an idea of what they might be comfortable with or want to use.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my take on it, at least. So, let's see. Rebecca watched a video of someone making a sphere machine. That would be cool.
Ooh.
$300. You can do it pretty easy.
Really?
Yep.
$300,
Gene, my buddy in Utah, the rock guy Gene, he did it for just $300. It's the
Wow.
motors are the most expensive part.
That would be fun.
Yeah, everybody's talking about the sphere machine now, and I hear you.
That would be
So-
really fun.
So
I can send you guys his blueprint.
That'd be
He
cool.
openly shares it. It's something he got from another old time rock hound.
That'd be super fun.
okay,
Motor, a few pieces of wood, some hinges, and a bungee cord. and then
Really?
he made his own polishing cups too. He actually he 3D
Wow.
printed the cups of all the different sizes for different spheres. And then those pads I was talking about, the Velcro pads, he
Yeah.
just got those, cut them up, and put them inside the cups.
wow.
And just had the cups made out of those cheap pads, and they work. And he's made hundreds of spheres.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if it's that simple, I'd like to try it.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
All right, see you, Derek. He's
Bye,
gotta
Derek.
run. So, hi, Barbara Hopkins.
Hey, Barbara.
So, I guess in a nutshell, I mean, I don't know how much more you had over there information-wise, but please continue to share.
Space, maybe. Space is a huge factor in what
Oh,
machine you want to
yeah.
get because you might not have room for a Cab King. You want to get it, but where are you going to put it? If you think
Right.
you have to set it up and take it down every time somewhere, like you've got a porch, you're like, oh, my porch will fit a Cab King, and it's open top, and you're not going to leave it out in the weather, and you're going to take it down every time. Like, that's not the reality you think it is.
That's not ideal, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And so if you're in a small place like an apartment, something like a flat lap might be your go-to, or a Dremel small tool.
Yeah, I mean, like for us, we got the high-tech diamond 10-inch
Yeah.
lapidary saw.
Which I'm surprised you guys have all this space. Look at this. You got like whole mountains right here in your house. I mean, you literally got like just all this room.
I know. We have like
Yeah.
cacti.
And then we got the 8-inch slant lap.
Yeah, 8-inch slat lamp.
You know, but we
Slat lamp.
knew kind of where we were
Give me
going
up.
with this. I know, it's okay. It's been a rough day for you. She got treed a couple times.
What was the word I couldn't say?
Not consecutively.
You kept trying to.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
made
yeah.
you sound it out. What was that?
You made me sound it out.
What was that?
I can't remember.
It's on the top.
it'll come back. It'll come. It's a C word. It's definitely a C word. It was a C.
He was.
I know that for a fact.
I just can't remember.
What? It's my son. How does he not understand that we're live every Sunday at around this time?
I think he does it on purpose.
He might. He might. So,
Well, we got the 10-inch because the majority of our rocks were about 4 inches, 4 to 5 inches, and so you have to, a 10-inch saw. That's plenty. That's good
Ooh.
enough.
well, here you go, right here. People say they'll make room. I love that. Allison, I will make room. And then Karen here says, though, she believes the Kingsley North weighs 68 pounds. So it's not something you're moving around a lot.
Yeah.
So that's something to be thinking about, too.
That was my pack today.
Yeah.
Probably more. I moved that.
Very true.
Sonia says, think about your marriage before you buy 6 wheels. So yeah, space is a big thing, for sure. But like I said, we kind of knew what we were getting into once, because we got the claims and things were kind of trending in a direction where, okay, well, we're going to have to do something, and we want to make slabs. We knew that much, and so we went straight to the high-tech diamond saw.
And then we got the 14-inch, but we got that from our friend Tom, and then now we are borrowing our the 24-inch, and now I want a 30.
You're back on top messages for some reason.
It always does that.
I think it's like
It just does whatever it wants.
you just want something bigger and bigger each time. Now I want a drop saw.
You know what I want?
What?
And I never will have the space for it. Well, until I buy a ranch house for horses and
Yeah,
stuff.
there you go.
But,
Gotta think big.
I saw the most amazing thing. I need to find this video, but it was how they cut the countertop slabs. Those big, thick. They were these huge wire saws, and they had like 10 wires all running parallel, and they could cut massive slabs. I mean, they were cutting like 10 by 20 foot slabs of marble out with these big wire saws at the quarry, and I was like, that is the rock hound's
I
best
want
friend.
that.
We need the big wire saws.
So Allison says 6 wheels might be reason enough for her to consider marriage.
Oh.
I think there's something there.
Oh.
And my son finally says, sorry, forgot it was Sunday, and you're live streaming. He's now in the chat.
Hey, Liam.
Hi, Liam. What do you need, bud? It's been a very rough weekend. Yeah, I imagine so. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so what's up, son? You want to text me, or do you want to share it with the world?
If the kids can't get us on the phone,
Catch us on the live.
you're going to catch us on the live.
Yeah. And James Crosby says here, 7-inch angle grinder blades are cheaper than 10-inch tile saw blades. Probably so. Yeah, I mean, a little bit smaller. Smoker settings. Oh, you did text me? Well, let me look and see what you asked me, and then I'll tell you.
And the bigger the saw you get, the more expensive the blades get.
Yeah, those blades can get quite expensive. I mean, the countertop store I went to when I lived in New York, I did some videos over there, but I'd go over and watch him cut stuff. He had a big automated saw. It was just a robotic saw arm that would go around and cut all the angles and cut out the countertops and stuff. But the saw could like turn at angles and cut 45-degree angles and stuff too.
Oh.
And then it would put the saw blade away, and like little Dremel and CNC things would come out and could cut out shapes and all that. It was so fancy. This big robot
Doesn't it
cutting
cut
and
it like
whatnot, but
really fast too?
oh yeah, it's so crazy what this
Really?
thing can do. But it was he was telling me each of his blades he goes through sometimes 1 to 3 a month or something like that. But it was like each blade was $400, like $400 blade, and going through multiple a month. That's just
Well, the
Right.
amount that they're cutting though,
yeah. He was cutting a ton of big countertops, like real nice stuff.
Yeah.
that's not actually so bad. So that's not so bad.
Oh.
I'd get something like that to cut all of our rocks.
Let's see. Whiteheart says blades for their 24-inch were $300.
About 300, yeah.
Sounds about right. Good night, Mike. Mike's heading
night,
off.
Mike.
Mike Webb. In a
Right?
pinch, with some minor adjustments, you can run a cheap tile saw blade in your lapidary saw, and that's from Allison. We end up getting the thin sintered, and those only run, what, $100? You're the one that buys them. I just put them
What
on
are
sale.
they? I
Yeah,
think
the thin ones are a little more.
they're about I think I find them for about $100.
About 100, yeah.
And then shipping's $20, so it's
Yeah.
about 120.
So
total.
the thin sintered are the ones I like the most for the 10-inch saw for sure.
Yeah.
So
What I'm trying to find that my old club found a bunch and can't get any more is those really thin jeweler's blades. They're like really
Yeah.
super thin, but
really-
they're small. They're like 3-inch blades.
I have seen those before.
And they're just super tiny, super thin. And this one lady had a little tiny saw this big on the table. It's a little tiny tabletop saw for cutting gemstones for
wow.
faceting and whatnot. That is what I need. I used it to cut a couple
That would be
opals,
nice. Yeah, especially like the smaller rocks, you know?
right? Cut those baby bots out of
Yeah.
those small specimens.
Yeah, cut the really small ones. Because then you're not losing a whole bunch of material.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of
So-
opal I'm afraid to cut because there's like 2 or 3 color bars going through it.
Yeah.
But the space between the color bars is literally as thick as my saw blade and or the
Oh.
club saws and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can't cut those bars out and get both of them out.
At
with
this,
the-
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Debbie says using utility carts for moving your saws around and put away when not in use. Yeah.
I have seen your little inventions that you've done. It's pretty brilliant. So,
And that's what Rick just said about the Rhino here. Another thing about the Rhino 4-in-1 was the continuous arbor. It's ingenious. To heck
Yeah.
with worrying about the arbor size on the blade.
yeah.
So yeah, that is pretty nice.
I like the water system in the bottom.
Yeah, no, just my son just came in here. He has us on his TV streaming now.
Oh.
And he tells me, you guys come in real clear on the TV, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Liam.
Mr.
Oh my God.
I like the water system in the. You're not even listening to me.
I am listening. Go ahead.
I liked the water system in the trough
I know.
on the bottom.
In the
The
4-in-1.
filtration.
The filtration system. Yeah, no, that's one of the things. I remember
Yeah.
I said right there. You
that
sold me.
Sold us.
100% sold me
Yeah,
right there.
because you're continuously getting clean water when you're cabbing.
I'm freaking blind in one eye and blonde in the other, says Turtle.
Yeah, he was asking about if somebody had video, and then he realized he was paused.
Yeah, I was gonna say video of what? Like of today?
Who's paused?
Turtle was, but he's back
Oh.
now.
Oh,
If
Glad
you
you're
mean
back.
video of the today stuff, no, we came straight from the claim to rushing here and rushing onto
hey,
this.
yeah, Jared, do you know this
Oh,
guy?
hey.
It's Chris,
What's
Fortress,
up?
Rooted Rockhound.
And we were just talking about you, so you must have
Yeah.
had your ears
Were
burning
your
or something.
ears burning, Jared?
We were recommending some people come over and check out to learn all about equipment and how to even put something together themselves.
Yeah.
And just all those wonderful
Check out
things
your,
that you have so much knowledge on. So
You just popped in.
glad to have you here.
Yeah, glad to have you here. We were talking about lapidary equipment. And check out your page.
Yeah.
Your, what's it called?
Website and
Website.
whatnot,
Thank
yeah.
you. Website for blueprints on
Blueprints and just all the different things that you do.
Yep.
Yeah, Gary there.
Gary's asking, our friend Gary from Central Idaho,
Yeah.
have you had any experience with vibrating laps?
I have, but only in Idaho. When I was in the Boise Club. There was a guy there did the most amazing polishes on Thunder Eggs using the Vibe Laps and like
I want
Oh.
one.
So that's a great question. We have never used a vibratory lap machine, but I know there are people that are probably in the chat here that have. So
Yeah.
if anybody's got some experience with those, let us know what you think of those. Because
Didn't right? That's what Rhino had, right? Was that a vibratory?
That big, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still kicking myself for not buying one from my New York club. Maybe I should call them and see if they still have it. They offered me a really good deal on one, and now I kind of wish I took it.
Oh, nice.
What?
Jared says in the coming months he's going to have 2 mega long videos restoring 2 old machines from junk to finished machine.
Nice.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Turtle says Theo's been using the Vibe Lap and has got amazing results.
Awesome.
Just
Why?
one more rock says vibrating lap sounds like a Reno trip. I was going to say the only vibrating lap I've been around was in Reno because I lived there.
Wow.
Wild found mine on the side of the road. You found a Vibe Lap on the side of the road?
Really?
Did you really? Wow.
Allison says they're spendy.
Yes, she did. Wow.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then somebody said, Kyle, they don't get it. Where was Kyle? I missed something. What did Kyle say that I missed? Hey, Alexa, turn up the volume. Oh, I don't get it, but that's okay.
Did someone named Alexa respond?
I don't know. I miss a lot of things in here because it goes by and I can't keep up.
Yeah. I think this is when we're checking.
We're checking it.
We're-
Did I-
we're
what
trying
did
to-
we miss?
No, I think that was it. I think it was the joke.
Okay.
I don't know.
Jared said that he has I can't see it from here.
Oh, he says everyone with an Alexa will get it. because I said it out loud.
Oh,
Now I get it. Oh, I missed it. So,
Yeah, I've started to learn I can mess with people. And,
Yeah, no, that was pretty
It's
good.
been hard to not do in my lives and start like. We got this robot vacuum and the TV sets it off all the time. It thinks it's hearing its name and it's not even like anything remotely close to
right.
it.
oh my
We
gosh.
finally, they just added an update. I don't know why it wasn't an option, but they just added an update to turn off all the voice features completely and mute the thing so it doesn't respond to the TV anymore. But for the first while, that wasn't an option.
Ryan Waishala says he knows a little bit about the vibratory flat laps. He goes, you can get some great polishes. He has a 10-inch.
Jared,
Wildheart has an 18.
Jared says y'all should come by the shop sometime. I have a 20-inch oscillating, which is kind of different from the Vibe Lap. That sounds really interesting.
Ooh.
We'll be coming your
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Oscillating, so it's just sitting there and going back and forth.
That's pretty cool.
Mm. That's different. I've never heard of that before.
And Debbie said someone had one for 200 on a site this morning.
Oh wow.
Huh.
Well, I might be up in Oregon in not too long. I got an invite to come to a Thunder Egg claim up there and some other stuff. So,
Oh, fun.
and another guy that has a gold mine down here. Actually, the guy that was just with Dan Hurd. Dan Hurd did a video with these guys, and they just invited me to come to their claim too. So,
Awesome.
might have to go do that.
I know.
And everybody's messing with the Alexa stuff. Yogi's wife Boo Boo says, my Alexa heard you. And then Jared's Alexa set alarm for 1 a.m. So I said it out loud.
Alexa, set an alarm for 1 a.m.
Roomba, vacuum living room.
At 3 a.m. We're gonna have way too much fun with this. Let's not go there.
I'm going to write down all my best ideas at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, Alexa, describe me to myself. All right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, time. Who's live in?
Yeah.
We got 30 minutes.
We got 30 minutes,
30
so we
minutes.
should probably get it wrapped up so we can get reset for that as well. And Caleb says he is about to restore an old 10-inch HP saw.
Nice.
Oh,
That's pretty
wow.
cool. And then Jared did say it has more twist and less vibration, so it's less messy.
Oh, wow.
Caleb, I might be passing you early in the morning after this. Here tonight, I'm heading out and starting to drive home, and I got the long drive home. Probably sleep in the desert again and drive up that way tomorrow.
You'll find Chris in the desert.
Yes, I will be sleeping somewhere in the Mojave Desert tonight.
Cheryl said, damn it, Brian. Alexa heard you and set an alarm, which I had to cancel.
Yes! It's awesome.
Alexa, ask me where I am at 3 a.m.
And
Oh, sorry,
that-
guys, I can't help it. Kyle, you started this.
Yeah.
Phil, my Alexa's set to filter out wise guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Kyle started this one. I can't help it.
Yeah.
It is a long drive. I'm already
Yeah.
1,500 miles into my trip, and it's by the time I get home, I think I'm gonna be over 2,200 miles driven from Thursday till tomorrow.
Oh
Boy,
my
that's a
gosh.
lot.
Thursday to Monday, yeah.
Dang.
I think that's
How
enough
many-
to go across the country. It's like 2,000 miles or something across the country.
Yeah. How many miles do you have to get home?
Oh, sure. It's between 600 and 700 from here, I think, because I'm a little closer here than I was down in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Well, yeah, if we get this wrapped up, he can start making his way.
Yeah.
And
Either way, I'm sleeping somewhere tonight on the side of the road, probably in the Mojave.
Yeah.
it's a good spot.
Or at
man.
a truck stop.
Yeah, usually to truck stop.
He's not picking up hitchhikers though.
No,
So don't ask.
but it is where I earn my gas money. So, what's next on the agenda?
Yeah. So did we cover what we wanted to cover on this?
I think we did.
Rock Twister says HP's giving away a 6-inch cab machine.
Ooh. Hey, that's
Every time I hear HP, I think of Hewlett Packard.
yeah.
I'm still
I
computers.
just think of printers. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
So they got it. It's like, is it gonna be subscription based? Do you have to buy only HP brand cartridges for it to work?
I'm an Apple person.
Fred says to shave those legs for the truck stop. And then he also says that his wife and I would drive the Mojave at night looking for reptiles. That's Fred.
Oh.
That
I
would be
thought
cool.
about driving and stopping with the blacklight tonight somewhere and just, I don't know, or
That would be
actually,
cool.
you know what, just stop at Saddleback Mountain and just pull out the blacklight.
Oh, heck
and-
yeah.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
Be a lot of green on the ground everywhere there.
go. And Mr. Turtle says he's at 2,204 miles and he's only halfway.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So-
you got a long drive.
He did have a long drive.
Yeah.
It was coming here that I came to realize we make a triangle between here, my old house in Salt Lake, and my new house in San Francisco. It is equal distance no matter which one you drive, from here to my place in Salt Lake, or from Salt Lake to San Francisco, or San Francisco to
Oh,
here.
wow.
They're all equal.
That's
almost like
interesting.
down to this, like they're both like 746 and like 752 miles. Like
Oh my
that was like the
gosh.
difference of one to the other. Like
That's so
they were
crazy.
within 10 miles.
I missed this one earlier from Kyle. It says, I feel like it gave you all a match and you caused a wildfire.
Well, that was Brian's old job.
Yeah.
So
Hey, if you give me a bad idea, I'm willing to go with it, man. I mean, especially if it makes me laugh. I can't help
a
it.
blowtorch.
I made napalm. Actually, I did. I know how to make napalm.
Well, don't.
We're not
like,
gonna say it because it's YouTube and all, but I think most of us do these days. We've all watched
Yeah.
Nile Red. Let's be
Do
real.
we know how to do it the really cheap, easy way, though?
Exactly. We've all watched Nile Red.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. Nile Blue, Nile Red shorts. He's a chemist.
They used to pay us to make it, to go burn stuff. Anyways,
Just one more rock. Yes, I used to have scorpions. I used to be pretty big on. I had pet scorpions. Loved them. Although, if I can just put a PSA right here, a lot of people always like to talk about finding scorpions and stuff with black lights. Try not to do it, and when you find them, don't sit there and shine it on them a bunch. It does hurt their eyes, and you can blind them. You can cause like eye damage, and they'll start to see spots, and it messes with their vision.
Whoa.
So don't shine
know
UV
that.
lights in scorpions' eyes. You can make it harder for them to hunt. Yep, can damage their
Wow.
eyeballs. Fun
Wow.
stuff. That's
I did not know that.
I don't know how long it takes and how severe it is, but that's something I've been told numerous times, and one of my clubs is really big about that, and so I try and pass it on too. You know, it's not good for our eyes. We're supposed to wear glasses for them, so it can't be great for any critter's eyes.
Karen does not want a scorpion in their sleeping bag.
Why not?
That's why we sleep in a trailer.
They just want to be warm too. They just want to be warm.
Yeah.
They can cuddle. My scorpions used to cuddle. They'd sting sometimes, but they cuddle.
Get away from me.
And that's the thing. Unless you're allergic to them, it's no worse than a bee sting.
Yep.
Now, if you're allergic to them, it's going to be a bad day.
But if they get you 10 times in the same spot,
That hurts a little.
it hurts a little.
I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. It's just it's not going to kill you unless you're allergic to them. That's what I'm getting at.
I had those big
So-
black emperor scorpions. They never sting at all. But then I had some of the Arizona bark scorpions, and those ones they're always trying to sting.
Oh, yeah.
That Opal guy Don says it's time to invent scorpion sunglasses. Scorpions running around with little sunglasses. $1 million idea.
Yeah.
Of course, nobody's going to invest in it.
No. Ah.
All right. So, did
right.
we have anything else that you wanted to add in after we discussed this? Because this was
No,
just
I-
really to kind of get a snapshot.
Kind of,
And-
yeah, a snapshot as to, you know, what you need, what you would be looking for, you know, if you're more of a cabber, if you just want to cut into a rock and see what's inside, you know, it depends on what size of a rock you're wanting to cut open. If you just want to cut open just for a hobby, just to see what's inside, but then you're going to want to polish it.
Yeah, so it's
So then
it's
you
it's
wanna
pretty
polish it.
subjective, and you know, I think one of the best ways we talked about to start off with is the local gem and mineral clubs that you can get into that have
Yeah.
equipment is a great way to get familiar with the equipment, see what you like, see what you prefer, you know, and then expand from there. I mean, don't think you need to set up a complete lapidary shop, you know, right now this minute because you're going to be churning out cabs and selling it. It doesn't happen that quick.
Yeah.
Making cabs is one of those things. We have people on this on the chat right now that make amazing, phenomenal cabs, and they've probably been at it for a while. If I was to go make one right now, nobody'd want it. So, because
No.
I don't have that expertise, that practice, that knowledge that comes with time. So, don't be in a rush. Take your time. Do the research. That's the biggest part of it. It's no different than going out to go rock hunting to begin with. It starts with research. So spend some time looking at each one of these things, look at the pros and cons, talk to some people that have some practical experience. You know, talk with Jared, get onto his channel and look at his stuff, because he'll tell you flat out pros and cons of anything he's ever used. It may not hold true for everybody, but at least gives you some ideas of what you might encounter.
And his website has the blueprints.
So, and then let's see.
I did, Turtle, I did get to see that heart. We were checking it out just before the live started.
Oh yeah,
Or
we
you
showed
want me?
him.
You want me to show the people?
You want me to go get it?
We can show.
We've got a little bit of time, so it's only 7:05.
Okay, and we got to do the giveaway.
And then Ursula wanted to know, where did I fight wildfires? Ursula, I worked for the U.S. Forest Service for 33 years. I started in the Reno, Tahoe area, and then I was down in the Las Vegas area at Mount Charleston for a little bit, north rim of the Grand Canyon. Then I eventually ended up here in Camp Verde for the last 16 years of my career. During that time, I've been in every western state. I've also been to Alaska, Canada, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Texas.
You can't really zoom, can you?
Did I miss one?
Oh, you can.
Kentucky.
Oh, hey, that is.
I think that's about it. Oh, call it,
It
yeah.
does
And every
actually
western
work.
state. So, kind of all over.
Gotta make faces back here.
Yes, you do. And that'll, like I said, scale up as you're ready. Yeah, exactly.
That'll be in YouTube land forever.
Yep. I think of the things I do online.
Turtle says you should let
sometimes,
Chris hold
and I
that
just-
heart.
Yeah.
And
Or the things that are said.
hey, Caleb, it's a deal. He says he could get me making top tier cabs in a day.
Ooh.
Yeah. Clubs are your best friend. Yeah, and if you can find friends too that are near you if you don't have a club.
That really
Have
sucks.
you guys ever
Josh, yeah,
shared
what's
the
inside is very
list of
curious.
online
Yeah.
clubs? I could share it if you want in the chat.
Oh.
There's
Yeah.
an
that'd be
online
cool.
list that's all the clubs in the US.
Sorry, Cheryl, we did steal your heart.
Oh yeah, we did, Cheryl.
So yeah, Caleb, we're gonna have to talk purple and cab making.
I just drew a crappy heart on my agate.
Why did you draw a heart on your agate?
I don't know.
Oh, because you're practicing to make a.
Yeah, but it was
You're gonna.
it was crappy.
Yeah, gotcha.
It was just crappy.
And here's a list of 450 plus rock and mineral clubs in the US.
Oh, wow.
There's this one and this one. I think this is the one I've shared
That's
out before
cool.
with people. Yeah, and this one you can like click your state and then yeah.
Nice.
So we'll put this in
Very
the chat
cool.
for everyone. Okay. So you guys hear that? You can, if you don't have a club, you want to join a club, not sure if there's one in your area, I'm posting a link right now,
Perfect.
and that link will take you to rocktumbler.com. They clearly have other stuff too, but they have a nice resource where you can look up your local lapidary clubs.
Yeah. Very nice. Thank you for that.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's a good resource. I mean to share more, and I just forget all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, but that's awesome because a lot of people don't know where to start to look or where to go, if there's even one around them.
Yeah.
You know, and for some places, you know, if the club really isn't all that modern or up to speed, well, then maybe it's time to infuse some new blood into it.
I tell you what, they all love for younger people to join. Like I said, I've been in 5 clubs in 3 states, and in most of them I've been one of the youngest, if not the youngest member, and they're always super excited about it, especially that I've got a YouTube. They just, in fact, a lot of them still watch my YouTube now, and I get messages every once in a while and texts from my old club members. They're like, oh, I watched your video, I loved this and that.
Nice. Caitlin Rose says, speaking as a human Scorpio, we don't cuddle with strangers.
We're just here to steal your warmth.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. So you wanna do the giveaways?
Want to do the giveaway?
Okay. So it's gonna be a mystery because we haven't
We didn't show you any rocks, so
we didn't show you any rocks, but
But I'm going to add in a little bit of vanadinite.
ooh.
They're not like super gemmy or fancy, and they're a little hard to see here, but a couple little pieces of vanadinite.
you Julied.
So yeah, for each of the boxes, you'll get a little piece of vanadinite.
Awesome. Very cool.
I might add in some of my finds from today too. We'll see.
So
I've got
what
a
this
lot.
means to you guys is you're going to get whoever wins. There'll be 2 winners as usual. you're going to get a random box of rocks from us.
Yes.
Or random bag of rocks. I mean, it's going to fit.
Yeah,
in
it's
an
going to
envelope.
fit into the envelopes.
There'll be plenty of pieces. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
And we'll go through and make sure that they're good pieces. We're not going to send you the garbage. We don't do that.
And we do have to apologize for not sending out the ones from last week.
Yeah.
We have not been home.
But not on the claims.
Been out on the claims, or we've left way too early in the morning. We have slept here just a few times, and we have left so early, even before the post office has opened.
Yeah. So
we apologize, but we are going to be home tomorrow, and we are throwing things in the mailbox tomorrow and Tuesday. So
yes, we do ship to Canada.
yes, we do.
Jody. So everybody that's in the chat right now, which looks to be about 74 of you, are all eligible to win one of these 2 boxes. The rules are as follows. When you see next to my name the word start, everybody's going to pick a number between 1 and 1,000. Don't worry about duplicates. You're not helping. Neither are you. Both fired. Give me my scepter back. That's mine.
No.
Okay, so
I
between 1
commandeered
and
it.
1,000, duplicates do not matter. We'll whittle it down from there. So one number each between 1 and 1,000.
This dang nearing of I really we both put 0001.
I'm gonna poke you in your ear ball.
I'm gonna poke you in your earball.
Okay? All right. Yes, thank you, Karen. Karen's in here moderating because I'm dealing with these 2 ding-dongs. Frickin' frack, the non-identical twins. Nope, it's too early there. You guys are jumping the gun.
Wait, you have to wait for the start.
Gotta wait.
Wait
Gotta
for the
wait.
start.
And there's the start. Go.
Go.
Put your numbers in.
Off to the races.
We need some like
333 is
we
very
need
popular.
Go music.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait. You ever go to the horse races?
Yeah.
Why? Why can't I just have a normal day?
Because you invited me over.
Oh, this is a normal day.
No day is normal.
This is normal. Who are we kidding? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of numbers.
Oh
in
wait,
here.
I didn't get my number in.
Oh yeah, you gotta put your number in.
Oh, Jeff said they just opened a box from you.
Oh, he did the
J&B.
unboxing.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
This is our normal day. Yes.
This is a
yes.
normal day. Yeah, Chris was a
Then we
witness
don't live
to
a
all the
normal life.
shenanigans that had happened.
The start's in there, Amber. Throw a number in if you haven't already.
It's not just for the camera, y'all. We had the cameras off all day, and it doesn't
All day.
stop.
It doesn't
It
stop.
doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's nonstop.
I even debated on whether or not to turn on the camera.
I know, right?
'Cause it's
Oh, I
like,
keep feeling like I gotta take my hat off.
I keep
feel like
wanting to
it's
take my
on.
hat off, but then,
I had it on all day.
got
have no
Mondo
hat.
hat head going on.
Yeah.
although these were like little antennas
Oh,
earlier.
yeah, you had your alien antennas going
I
on.
did.
Okay, Amber did put her name. Okay.
They have fallen.
All right, did everybody put a number in that's in the chat? Now we're up to 88. We were at 74.
All right.
See, they heard giveaway?
I know. They're all in.
Everyone's texting their brother and sister.
They said giveaway.
Liam, you want 279?
Liam wants to win rocks.
He wants to win rocks.
Liam, just
Liam, you can't enter.
Yeah, Liam, you can just
Daddy.
come over and get some, dude.
Liam, come over and wash a bag.
Yeah, wash some with me and I'll give you some. How's that? That'll be your payment.
A lot of unwashed agates back there.
I've got 18 sandbags filled from the claims that need to
He's
get
like,
clean.
wait, what am I gonna do with these?
He says he'll
then?"
donate it if he wins.
He'll donate it.
He probably would.
He would.
Oh, Cedar City, Utah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's possible he was state lands. Okay.
Oh,
I do know a few of those.
Looks like
You
the
know a few of
numbers
those guys.
stopped
Okay,
at
I think the numbers
775.
finally stopped with Brian there, so we're going to put a stop in. No more
All right.
numbers will be accepted.
watch, there'll be one. There's always a number.
There's always.
Yeah.
And
Amber wants to come visit and clean her rocks.
yeah, Cheryl
And clean
says, send me a
rocks.
bag and I'll clean them in my free time. Turtle says, I'm on my way with a scrubber and a gallon of Dawn.
We got Dawn Power Wash.
All right, so 2 numbers,
And
and
bleach.
here we go. 1 to 1,000 generating. The 2 winning numbers are 280 and 876. So the people's closest to 280 and 876 either the number exactly or either side closest.
I'll help.
Let us know.
Wait, probably not, because I'm dyslexic.
Let's see. I got a 249,
Yeah.
You said 280?
280, and 876.
I'll look for the 876. So far, we got Meg for that.
Okay, I'll do the 280 then. I got Tanya for 249 is close. I'll be
Yeah,
quiet, sorry.
there's two 249s.
Yeah,
so far.
that's Tanya's both times.
Oh, okay.
300 Sue Davis, that's closer.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
289 Wisconsin Rockstalker, even closer.
Tanya
Oh.
Price is righted Meg with an 888 over her 886. One upped her.
Okay, Wisconsin Rockstalker is my
Oh, no,
closest
Meg's,
right now.
that makes Meg closer. Just kidding.
289.
That makes Meg closer by one.
Yeah.
Corrected.
Okay, so I think that's where it's going to be. Wisconsin with 289. Yep, that looks to be accurate from what I saw.
Can you write that down, please?
And Meg
And
has-
Liam did mean to say 279.
Oh, that's
So that is
funny.
correct.
And then 12
So-
versus 1.
That'll be Wisconsin, right? He had 289. No, 279 would be Liam. So who are you going to give him to, Liam? You ding dong.
Well, give him to the next person.
Well, it's going to be Wisconsin Rockstalker.
My own father ignoring me.
Liam.
Son, you live like 5 miles away. You can come over here and get some rocks.
Meg, I think, yeah, by one. That was a pretty close one.
Okay, what'd Meg have?
Meg had, what was it? 887. And Tanya had 888.
Okay,
So Meg had 887, which is, yeah, just closer.
87's closer.
And then Cheryl was at 854, which is
That's
2 further away.
2 away.
Yep. Okay. So I believe that is Meg, and a couple other people said Meg as well.
Okay, and is that Meg Mac?
Yes. Let me go back up. Yes, Meg Mac.
Meg
All
Mac.
right.
Yes,
Okay.
so regular.
We
Is
got our two.
box
Congrats,
B.
y'all.
So congrats. The second number was 876. So it looks like we've got Wisconsin Rockstalker won box A, and box B is going to Meg Mac. And I don't know if we have your guys' information, so please, just as a courtesy to everybody, email us at that right there. azrockhuntexpeditions@gmail.com, and we need your actual name along with your YouTube username because that's helpful, and we can correlate the two. And then, of course, a billing and shipping address and a phone number.
And make
And-
sure you hit that thumbs up.
As soon as you can do that, we will turn around.
Over it.
We will turn around and get these cool boxes out to you here this week.
River, bridge, over it.
Oh, it's like fun to
I love that one. Every time you show it, I crack up so hard.
You just have to see my crystal thumb. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, it does look like a thumb.
Just got my face back.
I know what some of
Right
you
next
think.
to
but,
Chris's face.
Hey, Wisconsin, no worries. Just get it to us, and tonight when you're done driving or whatever, or tomorrow at some point, we'll get it out to you. I've got the next few days to get rocks out, fortunately. So anyways, oh, happy birthday to Meg. It's your birthday as well?
Hey.
Oh,
Well, there you
happy
go.
birthday.
Little birthday lot.
How cool is
Yeah,
that? Oh, yeah,
happy
right there.
birthday.
It's my birthday week.
Look at you.
So,
Birthday rocks.
Very nice. Oh, I gotta wait. Brad, if you're still lurking in here, did I win anything? Did you go check the giveaways at the Gold Show? I gave him all my tickets when I left. I'd entered some giveaways for some nuggets, and I was really
Ooh.
hopeful.
Chicken
one
nuggets?
of this gold.
Oh, gold nuggets. That's even better. Yeah.
Yeah,
better.
it's even
although
better.
chickens are worth gold right about now.
Yeah.
At least they're eggs.
At least the eggs,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you all for being
thank
with
you
us this
guys.
evening, and Chris for being able to
you.
stop
Thank
in and
you.
join us,
Chris.
even though you got to drive home. But
Hey,
Yeah.
I was well worth it. Best part of my trip. I might have got to go to Quartzsite and went to Tucson. I had a lot of fun at Quartzsite yesterday, just hanging out all day with Brad. But this was definitely the peak of the trip. Like,
nice.
better than going to Quartzsite, which was weirdly a dream for like 5 years now. And I went, and it was quickly overwhelming and underwhelming in multiple different ways. And I was like,
Yeah.
done.
Hey, did you hear the takeaway?
What?
We're cooler than Quartzsite.
You're cooler than Quartzsite. Awesome. Yes.
All right. Thank
That was a
you
good
all.
day.
We appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to get over to Karen's channel in 10 minutes, Ozone Fine Art Ventures.
And
She's going live.
yes, she is. And don't forget to check out Chris Rufotris Rooted Rockhound.
Yes.
Go check out his channel.
Oh, we're doing the Maker Studio live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo!
I'll attempt to do some sort of live maybe tomorrow once I'm home, safe and home, and show off the bucket of rocks I got. Bucket and backpack full of rocks from their claim.
Very
So
nice.
got a lot to show, plus stuff I did buy at Tucson. Maybe that's part of why I'm so down about Tucson. I spent more money than I meant to. Oops.
You got some good. You got some good species though.
Yeah,
So.
you did. You got some good stuff.
Yeah.
So, hey, there's a number. That's
Yeah,
all
there's
right.
two
Look, it
numbers
came.
coming in.
It
I don't
came.
know what's going on.
Yay.
Oh wait, they're saying 327. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's
yeah,
just numbers coming
you know,
in.
I think there's some lag going on there.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you
They'll
all
get it.
again very much. We appreciate each and every one of you. And well, I guess we're going to be doing our live sale on
Yes,
Wednesday,
Live sale this Wednesday.
starting at noon Mountain Standard and going until we wrap it up.
We don't know. So
Thank you for sharing Rufotris' channel. So hopefully we
Thank
see
you,
you
Sol.
Wednesday throughout the day, and we will see you then. That's all I got.
yeah,
I think I said that 3 times.
probably
Yeah,
over at
done.
Karen's.
We're going to Karen's.
We're going to Karen's.
Yeah, thank you, Karen and Soul, for sharing my channel. And yeah, see y'all at Karen's. I'll be lurking while I drive home tonight. Partway at least.
All right.
Awesome.
Bye, y'all.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Why is it not turning off?
I don't know.